Hi everyone, this is Sean. Hopefully everybody's having an awesome day, awesome night, having an awesome shift, whatever time it is out there in your state or your country. Hopefully everybody is having an awesome time. So in today's video, I'm gonna share a little story with you, and then after that, I'm gonna go over gear review. I'm gonna show you an active blank kit, or basically, I can't use these words on this channel because there's people. Well, I'm not even going to mention what it is and whether it's robot or not. But those of you who've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you guys know what I'm talking about. I need to watch my wording. So it's an active incident kit that I'm going to just briefly talk about, and maybe in other videos I'll go further into my equipment. But first, I want to address some type of, I guess, video that was made about me. So one of you guys, subscriber, made an 1 hour and 40-minute video talking about me and saying how I am a fake police officer and I am working as a security guard, but I'm basically impersonating a police officer. I, I find the allegations hilarious. Guys, this channel had me laughing um, for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I mean, for somebody to spend 1 hour and 40 minutes bashing you when they've never been in security or law enforcement and accusing you of being a fake cop, somebody that's impersonating a peace officer, it's just hilarious. Um, so I'm gonna let it go. And if this person wants to continue to slander me, um, have fun with it. You have fun with it as much as you want. And apparently, there was one or two subscribers that believed the content that was being produced. So, guys, I don't need to show you a badge or ID showing you that I am currently in law enforcement. I don't find the need to do that. Um, this channel is a security channel. It has really little to do with law enforcement. I just don't feel the I just don't feel I need to show a badge or some type of ID showing that I'm currently a law enforcement officer. If you trust in what I say on this channel, um, then I value your loyalty a lot. But if you don't believe me, I understand that as well. Um, a lot of you guys out there, for some of these military imposters, you're asking for their DD 214s with a somebody that's a police officer, peace officer. The best way to show proof of ID isn't through a police ID or a badge, because somebody can make that up. Somebody can order a badge, and then for ID, I mean, you could just go online and make and, and do some Photoshop to some of these police IDs just to show that you are a police officer or peace officer to your audience. But the best way is actually asking for a current pay stub for the current organization that they work for. And yes, they can make that up too, but that's the better route. And I'm not going to show that. This guy that wants to continue to bash me for an hour 40 minutes, I will always watch your videos. They're hilarious. I laugh at the jokes that are being made against me. I think it's hilarious. It is slander. You can't give untruthful statements out there. I mean, they're just reckless, but it is something that's hilarious. It does damage my reputation. Um, but I'm gonna let this person just continue to waste their time. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, um, I want to talk a little bit about the setup that I have. So I work in law enforcement, and In doing so, some people might think that I have all kinds of tactical equipment with me all the time. Um, I don't. I'm not assigned to any type of SWAT team. I'm strictly on patrol, and nothing special. I see a lot of private security officers out there that, if I mention the word Rambo, would I outdate myself? Because I am 42 years old. Or Terminator. Are those movies that are those ancient movies? Anyhow, if you there's some guards out there that dress like Rambo. Guys, there's a time and place for to dress like Rambo. Um, you, all this equipment, most of the time you won't even need. Now I wear my regular vest, my soft body armor, and on top of that, I have my uniform, and then I have my gun belt. I don't wear anything um, up here. I might change that soon, but what I do have is I have an active incident kit. So this is my carrier that I have here, um, and once I go back to the RANGE, I will wear this and show you how much coverage is given. I am a smaller person. I'm 5'6.5", and today I weighed myself. I'm 159 pounds. I'm working on losing some. I keep it all in the gut. So this vest will complement somebody my size rather than somebody that's like over 6 foot and over 200 pounds. It won't provide that much coverage. But once I show you how much coverage I'm able to, this is able to provide, you might have a little bit more confidence or maybe not confidence in it. But as you see, I don't have 10 magazines. I have one magazine. In these active incidents, you should be able to stop the fight with one magazine. The second magazine is just in case the first magazine malfunctions on me. I have one pistol magazine, just in case I run a pistol ammunition. And at my law enforcement agency, I'm issued an AR-15. Usually, whenever this vest comes with me, so does an AR-15. So this pistol mag would put me up to three magazines, three pistol magazines total. I normally carry two on my belt and one in the well. They are standard capacity. I'm not going to mention what standard capacity is because I don't want to upset some people here. I have my body camera holder. Okay. Now, I have taken off anything that's owned by the government. Government organizations don't like it when you're on a YouTube channel showing off their equipment. Everything here is purchased by my own dollar. So I have this, and then I have a medical kit in here with some scissors. Guys, I'm coming up on 20 years of law enforcement. I have never used a lot of the equipment that's in my trauma kit. And to be quite honest with you, I've done CPR in real life. 3 times. But what I have used in this actual trauma kit is a chest seal. I've used that in real life. But that's it. All this other stuff I've never used, and I'm not... Oh, I used scissors before. I'm not going to say I'm never going to use it, but just in case, it's here. I'm going to do a further review on this carrier that I have once I get to the desert or the range and I'm able to move around a lot more. I'm stuck in my recording studio, which is actually my closet right now. That's how I'm recording. So in security, and I actually ordered some security patches just to show you guys a decent security setup. This is a security channel. This is not a police channel, a sheriff channel. This is a security channel. So I'm gonna get my patches here. That's gonna say security on the front, and on the back, it's gonna say security as well. As for the name, your state may not require you to have a name tag. In my state of California, you don't have to wear a name tag. You have to wear a badge that has your ID number on it with the words private security and the name of the security company. But there's no requirement to have a name plate. So in a security setup, this is me personally. I would just take off my name. Now, I think it has very little to do with transparency, but more so, this is my rationale. In an active incident, I don't I don't want to give people more fuel to get at me because when these things happen, and I need to really watch what I'm going to say because I feel horrible for victims of these incidents. I mean, just terrible. Um, I don't want to word it wrong, but sometimes when these things happen, there are family members that are frustrated. They're upset. I mean, they lost their loved one. You guys, they lost all that they have, and they want to they want somebody to reimburse them for what they're experiencing in monetary form. So what they end up doing is filing lawsuits on as many people as they can. And with security companies, there's the big pocket theory. You're gonna go after the security. You're gonna go after maybe not maybe the security officer, but you're gonna go after the person that has more money, and in that case, the security company owner. I don't want to make it easier for somebody to identify me in one of these incidents when I'm actually going to help somebody. And guys, in these on some of the security channels, I know some people have talked about, um, running away or fleeing. It's not worth it to. It's not worth your paycheck to just stay around and fight. Um, I have a different philosophy. On an active incident, I am going to stay and I'm going to fight. I have an intermediate, just to be humble here, an intermediate skill set that I am going to use in order to save people who don't have maybe any skill set. It's not. I'm not trying to be a hero, but I have taken an oath before, the oath to defend the U.S. Constitution, and I did not take that oath lightly. Every when I when I said I do, and I affirm, and I raise my right hand. I really meant it, and those are my plans. If something were to happen, I am not going to run away. I'm going to run into the fight. I don't want to make it easier for somebody to file a lawsuit on me. File a lawsuit on whoever you want. Because just a lawsuit, you guys, a personal lawsuit against you, because in order to get to the security company, they have to get to you first. If they believe that you provided some type of service in a negligent manner, okay, do your work, hire your private investigators, do what you have to do to identify me, but I'm not going to make it easy for you. Those of you who are law enforcement, that's different. Okay, it's different. You should have your ID visible, but I'm talking about the private citizen, the private security officer. I don't feel the need to have my information present. You don't need to know who I am. All you need to know is that I try my best to save your life, and that's it. Let me think about some more information here. Okay, well that's all I have, you guys. I'll do another video once I get my equipment, and we can discuss this vest a lot more. But that's all I have. I'm looking forward for the comments, conversation, feedback. You guys all take care.